Good evening. Happening right now, lawmakers are in Albany getting set to debate new gun legislation after the Supreme Court struck down key parts of New York State's concealed carry law. Governor
Kathy Hochul called lawmakers back to Albany for this special session. Just yesterday, she laid out what changes she wants to see to the current law. CBS 6's Brianna Zupardi joining us at the state capitol live right now with more on where these gun bills stand. Bree.
And Greg, lawmakers are anticipating a long night. I spoke with someone close with the legislature. He tells me that the Assembly majority hasn't even seen the bill's text yet, and they may not see it until 8 p.m. the earliest. Governor Hochul and fellow Democrats are still working out details on a number of bills changing the state's concealed carry law. They plan on creating a list of what they're calling sensitive places where carrying firearms will be banned entirely. Those places include hospitals, schools, government buildings, and public transit. One of the more controversial bills surrounds private businesses. The governor said Wednesday that New Yorkers will be banned from carrying firearms into businesses unless the owners put up a sign explicitly saying guns are welcomed. While Democrats say they continue to make progress, their colleagues on the other side of the aisle disagree.
What we're trying to do is allow for what the Supreme Court said we should allow for, but at the same time making sure that concealed carry is regulated in the best interests of the public.
Nobody from our conference, from research, has even seen the language in the bill. We're going to have to go to conference, go through the research memos, figure out exactly what the bill is going to do to New Yorkers and mainly to law-abiding gun owners before we can make that decision. To this point, I've seen nothing.
While lawmakers continue to work out these gun safety bills, it's likely that it will face legal opposition. The goal was to pass those bills today, but it's unclear whether that will happen.
Payment face became well known throughout the pandemic. Tomorrow, July 1st, Dr. Indu Gupta will depart the Onondaga County Health Department that she has led for almost 8 years. Our Amanda Hall caught up with Dr. Gupta during her final days at work.
Joining us now is Dr. Indu Gupta from the Onondaga County Health Department. Your last day, Friday, July 1st. How are you feeling? And first off, congratulations.
Oh, thank you. And I'm feeling quite good. It's a mixed emotions. You know, I have been here for almost 8 years, to be precise, 7 years and 8 months. And it's a long time. And in that time frame, we have almost 2.5 years of pandemic. It has been a great ride. It has been my honor and privilege to serve this community so that I can work with everybody to improve and protect health of the community.
And what is one thing that you're going to miss most about working here for Onondaga County and the public?
So the biggest thing as a health commissioner, I was able to look into the community data and try to look at the bigger picture, like from the 30,000 feet view, and try to see what are the factors which are impacting people's lives, and what is the data telling us which area we should focus at the population level. So it's sort of a very inclusive work, which as a health commissioner I have been able to do that, to basically to follow the principle of health equity, in which everyone has an opportunity to achieve the best possible health.
And you led this community through the biggest public health crisis in 100 years with a lot of highs and lows. What was your biggest high during these last 2 years?
So it was, when I took this position, I never thought that I'll be leading my health department team and the community through the worst pandemic of the century. The highest was when on December 28th, our first vaccination clinic. Right? We could give people hope that, oh, there is an end at the sight here. And that was it just feels, it felt very good. I just could not explain to you how it felt, because I could see people's eyes. Everybody was masked, but you could see the glitter in their eyes, and then the joy, and their eyes are smiling, and you just feel like you are at the top of the world.
Well, Dr. Gupta, thank you so much for everything you have done for our community for the last almost 8 years, and we wish you all the best in whatever next you choose to do in your health endeavor. And we just want to say congratulations on serving our community. Thank you so much.
Our reporting has documented the ongoing staffing struggles at the Syracuse Police Department. A reality top brass there are not hiding. Now, with recruitment as a major focus, Syracuse City Council just approved the hire of a local digital marketing agency to help the department attract job candidates. CBS 5's investigative reporter Mary Keeler has been tracking this story. She's standing by now in the studio with a look at how the campaign will tackle the challenge. Mary?
Yeah, Brandon, this local team says they don't take this task lightly and are proud to help Syracuse Police show future officers why they should join the ranks at a time when Chief Joe Cecil says the roster is low. Syracuse Police Chief Joe Cecil has a staffing crisis on his hands, one he inherited as the new top cop, but is no stranger to in his decade serving at the department. There's a class graduating the academy in July and another one starting up in August, but
this academy may be 5 to 7 people because fewer and fewer people are taking the civil service exam, which is our only gateway into the police department.
Enter Solon Quinn Studios, a Syracuse-based digital marketing agency.
There are jobs that you win and there are jobs that you have to earn. And this is a job that we're going to have to earn because it's not, when it comes down to what this is going to do or what we want it to do, it's also very much tied to who do we want to be and who do we want our community to be and who do we want the people that serve our community to be.
Syracuse Common Councilors just approved hiring the company to help Syracuse Police attract new candidates.
I want people to see examples of people already working who are coming from a healthy, compassionate, loving space, and then I want the people from the community who are being served to be able to say, this is what we're looking for, this is the type of people we're looking for, and we have a voice and we have a say in that process.
The goal is what's called a microsite, a landing website of sorts for content produced by Solon Quinn Studios.
Something that someone's going to be able to click on eventually that will show all of these little video snippets or different things.
I would assume so and hope so. That's what we hope to create.
Solon Quinn says his team still has meetings and ideas to talk about with Syracuse Police, hoping their expertise will boost recruitment success. The department has 362 officers, not counting the 19 coming out of the academy. They're funded for more than 400 officers. The team says they're feeling the weight of responsibility to get this right for the community they're a part of.
I'm honored to do it, and I know my team is, and I'm honored to work with my team because I trust them in this.
Syracuse Police sharing with us previously that most of the staffing issues are because of retirements, and in the last few years, 8 specialized units have gone away. Now officers on patrol have to work to juggle balancing those calls plus any others they need to respond to. We'll continue to follow Solon Quinn Studios as they work with SPD on this campaign, which could cost up to $205,000 taxpayer dollars.